Did you guys know that they actually call the vagus nerve the God nerve? And there's a reason why they call it that. Think about it like this. The vagus nerve, it starts in the brainstem, it goes down through the lungs, and it goes into your gut. And think about it like this. Your gut is your second brain. So your vagus nerve is literally connecting both brains in your body. Now, I want you to think about the concept of the gut, okay? Why do you always hear people say, I have a gut instinct, or my gut is telling me to do this, or my gut is telling me not to do this? The reason why is because the gut is connected to your intuition. And we're all aware that our intuition is connected to something outside of us. It's connected to God. It's connected to source. It's connected to universe. And this is why activation of the vagus nerve is so freaking important, not only for just your health, it's also important for your manifestation. It's also important for your abundance and creating a life that you actually want. Because think about it like this. When you activate the vagus nerve, what's happening? You're sitting in your parasympathetic. What's your parasympathetic system? It's basically your rest and digest. It's a state of being relaxed. It's a state of being receptive. It's a state of being connected, being open, being clear. And when you're in that space, that's when your manifestations can come into play. Your manifestations cannot come into play when you're living in a stressed state. So when you activate the vagus nerve enough times, you're putting your body in a much more alkali state, okay, rather than an acidic state. And when you're more in an alkali state, your body is more relaxed. It's more at peace. It's not stressed out. It's not trying to, overly survive. So when you're living in a more relaxed state, because the vagus nerve has been activated so many times, you become more clear, you become more at peace, you become more open, you become more clear. And when you're open and you're more clear and you feel more connected to the present moment, which is what the vagus nerve does, this is when you start getting revelations. This is when you start getting epiphanies. This is when you start getting synchronicities from your environment around you. Because your vagus nerve is 100% correlated to your spirit, your mind, and your body. It's not just the body. And this is the thing. A lot of times we take something biological and only neurological and we make it just that, when in reality it's also metaphysical. So just always remember and know that your vagus nerve, it boosts your emotional resilience and your intuition, and it puts you in a space where you feel much more relaxed. It anchors you more into the present moment, and the only space that you can actually manifest is when you're sitting in the present moment and you're allowing yourself to feel calm and you're allowing yourself to feel clear. And the best ways to activate the vagus nerve is obviously through breathing. When you make your exhales longer than your inhales, humming is another way to actually activate the vagus nerve, something that I do every day, all the time. Doing certain types of bilateral movement, walking, things that just kind of give you a rhythmic, action or activity. Meditation is another one, slowing your breath down and putting yourself in a space where you're focusing on your breath. This is another way to activate the vagus nerve. Being connected to people that you feel safe and you love. This is something that actually puts you in your parasympathetic system. So always remember, the vagus nerve is not just a nerve, okay? It's the largest nerve that runs through your body. And not only that, it literally connects you to your mind, body, and your spirit, which ultimately is why they call it the God nerve.